Oh, yeah. What about that? The Vintage Radio Shack is calling out. We test your CB gear without a doubt. Tune in each week, don't make us shout. We'll fix your signal strong throughout. Breaker, breaker, 1-9. Can you hear this line? Give me your 1020 sign. Let's make this connection fine. Channel 40, where we meet. Static clear and sound so sweet. Vintage waves can't be beat. Radio love feels complete. Adjust your dial, don't make us wait. Through crackling noise we communicate.
Hi guys, hi ladies, and well, pardon me, welcome. Yeah, tonight we're back on the President Jackson, and I was going to leave the bits out where I needed to get the external frequency counter out, but no, I can't do that. I've got to do it properly. So just turn my light on here. Oh, there we go. Right, that's my light on. Right, so we're going to do this correctly as it's supposed to be done. We've got the Raycal frequency counter out, set up, ready to go, and I'm using a scope probe on ×1 for the frequency counter. That'll do the job, and we're all sorted. So what we can try and do is try and move the frequency counter. There we go. We need the camera, and let me just change cameras so I can set this. I can set this up. Right, so we can set it up and show you. Right, so we don't want to be on the test set too much. We're doing a bit, but let's lift this up a little bit, or can we just do it like that? Let's come in a little bit. I don't think that'll do us. There we go. There we go. We're on the frequency counter. That's a good quality counter. Everybody wanted one of these back in the day, and people still do. Raycal counters. There we are. We're set up for that now, so we can go back. Right. So there we go, guys. We're going to see if we've got anybody in yet. We've got 2 in. We'll have a chat for a minute, and then we can get on with sorting this out. Let's put the mic over this side. That way it's out of the way. Right. And I need to turn the mic gain down as well while we're here, because one of the clarifier's moved off center. That's it. Right, that's perfect. Right. And the mic gain is the inner one, the outer RF gain is that's the mic gain. There we go. Right, so we're all pretty much set up now. Just, you know, we'll just have I think Tommy's kicking off upstairs. Yeah. She wants to give him his ass. She wants to give his ass a good rattling, but the problem is, you see, parents are too scared to do that these days. The kids go to school saying, "My mummy smacked me last night." They don't tell you why. They don't tell the teacher why. They just say, my mummy or my daddy smacked me last night. And then you've got fucking social services crawling all over you. You know, shit really, but you know, unfortunately it's the way it goes. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I would never have gone to school and said my mum or my dad fucking smacked me last night, because I knew what it was for and I knew I deserved it. But these days the kids are not arsed. You know, anyway, that's another matter. So what we're going to do, I wasn't going to bother, I wasn't going to bother doing the, so we're on step, so we've done, so the next one we want to do is step 4, which is find and course vertical position. Oh, you want to find and course in the vertical position, connect the frequency counter to TP5 in TX mode, and adjust L405 to reach 37.975 megahertz. And what did I say it was? L what? Well, what we're going to do? We're going to do stage for step 3. We're going to do L4, and we're going to do L401, which is 37.900 megahertz. So we're going to do that because we adjusted the frequency last night, but we didn't actually adjust that, did we? We didn't do that. So let's get onto the camera, get onto the frequency counter. Let's just press this button. I think I've gone onto the wrong camera. Yeah. Right, so first of all I'll show you. Let's just find, right, L, I'm just going to make sure, right, L401 is the one next to the 2 that are doubled up there. There's L401. So what we want to do, what we need to do, so L401 is this one here. That's L401. So what we need to do is go to TP5, which is here, and that's given us 37.897, so 897. So it wants us to be, let me just put the frequency, the camera on the frequency counter. There we go. So we want to adjust that because we want to be, we're on LS, oh no, we want to be on AM FM mode. We want to be on FM or AM. There we go. So there we are, we're in the correct mode now, and we want to be for L401, and it's 37.89. Sorry, 37.8975 is what we want. That's what they want us to set it to, and we adjust this one here. So 37 37 37900, sorry. And we're actually, come back slightly. Oh yeah. Let's go back up slightly. There you go. There you go, guys. Right on the money. 37900. Right on the money on that one. Right. So, get a sip of me brew. This is a tip of me brew then. So what we'll do, we'll get a sip of me brew. Now the next adjustment is TP5 again. Yeah, fine and coarse per vertical position correct. Connect a frequency counter to TP5 and adjust for L405 for 37. And we're on channel 20 on this, by the way, as is the last one. We're on channel 20 this time. We want to be in LSB. There you go, LSB. So we want to be in LSB mode, and we're also in EU mode as well. EU-E, comma E. So we're in EU mode. So fine and coarse vertical position. That's correct. And we want to adjust L405 to reach 398975. 398975. Right, so L405, and we want to be in TX mode. So we want to be in TX mode with no modulation. So we want to put this back onto TP5. Hang on, I've got the fucking thing twisted. So TP5. There you go. And we are on 37, 38, 9. 3897. So what does it want? It wants to be 3789, 37 8088975 and 75. So let me try and hold that on there and hold the mic, and we're adjusting L, and we want to be 378975. That's going the wrong way. Oh no, it's going right. Let me just double check. Eight, 8975. 8975. So we need to come up a little bit. come down slightly. I mean, you're never going to get them. There we go, that's probably about as good as we're going to get it. Right, that's as good as we're going to get it. So that's 89, that's 8975. Yeah, let me just check something here because I think that decimal point's in the wrong place. Just... No, it's not, it's right, 8975. Because you can't... Yeah. $37 8975, that's correct. That's good. There we go. Right. So the next one, so that's step 4 done. So that's step 4 done. Right, next one is step 5 in USB mode. USB mode, and we're adjusting L. We're going to go to TP3, which is test point 3 for this one. And TP3 is towards the front here, and L275. Oh, sorry, L2. Oh, hang on. No, I've missed a step. Well, I've not missed a step. I read the one below it. We want to be in USB in the same EU mode, channel 20 in receive mode. Connect to frequency counter to TP3 and adjust L271 to reach 10.69 megahertz. 10.69. So L271 and L271 is that one there. Now we just need to find TP3. Finding the test points is the hardest bit because they're so goddamn small. And we don't have to worry about picking the mic up because it's this is a receive adjustment. Right, and we want to be on 1069.106975. And there's TP3 right in front of us, guys. And what is that one? Well, that's not right. That's not right, that, guys. Because that is... Yeah, TP3. That's not showing us what we want. 1069 we should be getting. $36. That's fucking wrong. We should be getting 1069 on that one. Somebody's been at this. Let me just press the buttons here. We're on the right one. Yeah. So why is it not showing us now? What's the issue with this now? Oh, it's worse. Go back to TP5. There's TP5. Put it back on there. 30 foot. That's 37. Yeah, that's correct. Pretty much. So it's. Is it actually that far out? Just double check I read it right. TP3. Yeah, USB to receive connect to frequency counter to TP3. Adjust to L271 to reach 10.69. See. Right, well I think that's not right. Let's press this one here. Well, that doesn't do much. Try that one. No. It's definitely that one. That's definitely right. Right. And it's definitely L271. That's not right, that. I've put it back to where it was pretty much. That's... The clarifier hasn't moved, has it? No. That's jumping about all over the place, that. No, I'm going to leave that because that's jumping about all over the place. Right, no, I'm not happy with that. That's jumping about all over the place. Right, so let me go. Right, let me go back to TP5 and double check my adjustments. I want to make sure I've not made any mistakes. There's TP5. Right. $37.90, right, and that's what it's telling us. 37.90, yeah, a little bit off. That's what it's telling us. So that's what it's telling us. 37. She'll have to ring me back. Right. 37. So we're on 37 and it should be point. So why is that not a point there? Right. I wonder if it's... Yeah, that decimal point shouldn't be there, it should be there. Let me try moving this into the B socket for a minute. Oops. Right. That's TP1. So where's TP5? That's TP5. Yep. So if I press that there, right, doesn't do much on there. Let's press that one. No. So, oh hang on, what did that do then? Put it back in 1. Back in A. Oh hang on, let's put it in B and try pressing that. See, I've not used this counter in ages and makes no difference. No. Put it back in here. Put it back on there. Press reset. Right. Now we're getting fuck all. Right. There you go. Right. Let's fucking try and figure this fucking thing out. See, that should show me the TP5. Right. Let's press. So why is it not fucking doing what I want it to do now? Normal. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Right. Right, so that's showing, so I want to be on there, there, right, so that's now put that back there, 37, yeah, that's right, but it should be this counter might not be, but we need that's not right. What if I transmit? Right, so setting that up on right. I don't think this counter's quite up to the job of doing this. And I can't use the test set for this because TP5, yeah. .37 point, and it's the decimal point. I'm going to drop the mic, I'll get that in a minute. Right. The decimal point needs to be at this end. But I don't know how the fuck you do that. Unless right, let me just try something. Let me put it in FM. I'll put it in FM. I want to see. I'll just put the fucking counter near the aerial. See, I don't know. Let's just go near the aerial. With the counter, oops. But I don't know what the issue is with this. I mean, this counter might not be capable of doing this. So I just key it up there. 27. Yeah, see, we're on frequency. 27205. Yeah, so that's right. So we are right. So, what if this thing's that far out? Right, that's there. Now, oops, move the mic. Let's put this back onto TP5. We know that's right. At least it was. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong. Right. And where they want me to be, 3276, right. Put this on here. Right. Test point 1. I've lost test point 5. There's test point 1. There's test point 3, which is there. That's the one we want, but it's jumping all over the place. Let's try. It's just not fucking staying stable. It's right. That's in operate. DC mode. Right, that's not. Oh. Right, there we go. So test point 5. That's 1. That's 5. Right, so that needs to. Right, that needs to. Right, so that needs to go back into 1. Back into A. So we know that. And that there. We've got that on there, so we're right. That's right there. But this one here is not right. That's just jumping about everywhere. It's just jumping about everywhere, guys. It's just jumping about everywhere. So I'm not going to be able to set that one. So I'll put this one back. There we go. 37. Right. Right, so that's right. So this one here. It's definitely test point 3. Definitely test point 3. 10.69 megahertz. Sorry, so you had 10.6975 megahertz. It's supposed to be. And that is definitely not right. That is jumping all over the place. What about this switch on the fucking back? Let's try flicking that. Let's turn the radio off. Turn it back on. Made no difference. Let's turn that. Hi Jason. Hi Clarence. Basically, I don't know. I never got any instructions for this guy, so I'm not really sure. Right, so right, so I'm just feeling my way around. I've not used it for years anyway. I've not used it since I bought this test set. But then all I did then was use it for putting radios on frequency. Let's go a bit higher. Right. Well, that doesn't do that. Let's go to there. No. See what TP5 is telling us now. That's that. There we go. That's right. I've read it correctly. Yeah. Right, what I'm gonna do. Right. USB EU, that's right, RX mode. Connect. Yeah, they can't, the clarifier is dead in the centre, I've checked. Connect a frequency counter to TP3 and adjust L727, what L271? I can't. I'll put it on LSB and it's the same adjustment. On TP3. But I can't adjust that because it's jumping all over the place. So I can't adjust that. So, right. Right, the next one is AM FM. The next one is AM FM, which I think we've already done. That's FM. Doesn't matter which one you have it in. Channel 20 without modulation. Adjust L273 and it's in TX mode to reach 2705 megahertz. So let's see what that. So we want to be on TP3 by according to that, don't we? Connecting connect a frequency counter to the dummy load. Well, I can do that with the test set, can't I? I can check that with the test set because it's all built into that. So I can just quickly check that with the test set. $27, really? We moved off our channel? Yeah, we have. $27,205.3. So we need to just come down on that a bit, and it wants us to adjust L273. Rather than fucking about looking there, just look in the back of the manual. Right, L273 is that one there right above them two. It's this one here, the third one along. There you go. Wrong way. So it wants to be 275 plus or minus, yeah. Can be a little bit off but not too far. That's actually spot on. That's not bad. Right. So right. Find and course vertical position, which it is. Connect the frequency counter to TP5 and check with the frequency list. Right, so see where we are. Right, we'll check with the frequency list. The frequency list is here. So we want to check channel 20. It's 27205. 37.900. And did they say whether that was in RX or TX? It's in RX mode, so it should be in receive mode. So let's get the frequency counter back on. There we go. Right, let's move that mic out of my way. There we go. Get a sip of my tea in a second. So TP5 37 channel 20 37900 37900. I'd say that's good enough, wouldn't you guys? Yeah, 37.900. Yeah, I'd say that's good. I'd say that's spot on, to be honest. So there we go. Don't know why this one's jumping about everywhere though. I've not got a clue. Go back to SSB. It's just jumping about that. And if I key it up, oh, hang on. There we go. If I key it up, there we go, 10. Right. Let's go back to the page. I read it right, guys, but it seemed to behave itself then. Right. I read it correctly. So that's at RX mode, that's TX mode. See, it doesn't give you, I wonder if they've made a misprint in the manual here. I wonder if there's a misprint in the manual and it should be TX mode and not RX mode. Right, so 10.69. Let's try that. Oh, let's just get this back on TP3. It's right in between these two potentiometers. Right. 10.60. It's jumping about. 10.69. Two seven 271 273. Where's 273? 273 is this one here. I'm going to double check that. Let's double check it on my diagram. 273. It's not that one at all. It's the fucking one. It's that one there. It's the one above the one where there's two of them above each other. It's that one. Right, so what we'll do, we'll adjust that as best we can. I can't adjust that, guys, it's just jumping everywhere. Just jumping about all over the place. Let's try. Just jumping about everywhere. The rest of it's not. Oh, I'm there then. That's just jumping about, guys. I can't. I can't adjust that because it's just jumping about. I can't adjust that. Let's try flicking a couple of these switches while it's on there and see if it locks it in. Right, so it's not that sort of setting anyway. That one. Right, it won't lock onto there for some daft fucking reason. Press that there, that puts it on hold, reset. Right. I don't think that'll be it, but we'll just give it a go. No. We'll take it off hold. Press reset. It's just there's nothing I can do because it's just jumping about. 58, 62. It's definitely right. $27 1069 25. That's in RX mode. And it should be 269 1075 in put it back onto right. Right. Right, I'm on the right channel, aren't I? It doesn't say. It doesn't say what channel it should be on here. we're on channel 20. So that's just 1 2 1 2. Wonder if it's picking the mic up. Let's see. The mic gain should be turned all the way down. It's up, down. Right. So that. Let's put this back into SSBTs. He's actually jumping about like fuck on there and all. Let's move this back to there. Right. So we're all out there. Check modulate, no modulation. Hello. Hello. No, there's no modulation. Now that should be. Let's unkey the mic. There should be no modulation on the receiver anyway. That's. Key that. See, it's just jumping about, isn't it? That's a USB setting. It says USB next to it. Right. Let's see how it sounds coming through a radio. See if it makes much difference. I'll put it on SSB, I'll put it on USB. Hello. No modulation. Hello, hello, hello. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 3 4 1 2. 1 2 3 4. I'm gonna say it sort of sounds alright. Just let me just yeah. That's the one. One two one two one two 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello 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 hello. 1 2 1 2. Radio 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 Radio, radio, radio. Hello, 1 2 1 2. That sounds alright. Make sure the 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, the clarifier is definitely in the middle. And we're on. Let's go to LSB. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. That's alright. 1 2 3 4 1 2. Yeah, I'm going to leave that as is because I think that's alright. And I can't try this because there's no aerial in it. So I think that's alright, guys, on that. I'm going to leave because it won't. It just jumps about. Let me read the chat and have me brew. It just jumps about, guys, and I mean, my counter might not be up to the job because this is an old counter. Cheers, Clarence. It is a nice counter, but I think it's 67 high. The value you're getting makes no sense for CB frequencies. It doesn't look like anything. 27 megahertz. Yeah, that's true. I can't afford to have it calibrated though. But that being said, Clarence, if I put it back on FM and I just turn this round so I can get to the aerial, and I put this near the aerial and I key it up. There you go, 27205. So we're actually on frequency, and it does concur with that there. That's pretty much the same. There's a point of a difference between the instruments, but that's right. So that's definitely, you know, the counter's working. I just don't think it can. It does tell you if I read the instructions here, the stuff that you need. If I read what you need here, a frequency counter of 200 megahertz. Well, that might not be 200 megahertz, you see. You know, that might be less. It's an old counter. I mean, that was made in the fucking 80s. That's an 80s counter. That was made in the 80s, and there wasn't much of this stuff about then. So, you know, maybe the counter doesn't go that high. You know, maybe the counter's not up to the job of doing it. So I'll have to look at another counter, get another frequency counter. But we are actually, you know, we're actually pretty much on frequency. Hang on, the fucking mic fell off the side again. Right, so let's go to the next one. Right, let's go to the receiver. And even this matched up the frequency list. Let's go back to the other camera. There we go. Even the frequency list matched up. You know, when I went to 27, when I went to channel 20, 27205, and the VCO, the VCO frequency is actually 37900, which is right. So it matched that. So that's all right. So these are just your frequency lists. Yeah, they're just your frequency lists. Right. and I'm in the wrong place because the receiver is in a separate fucking page. So now let's go to the receiver. Let's have a look at the whatever page I pick up's what we're going to look at. We're gonna look at the transmitter because I've just picked the transmitter one up. Right, FME channel 20 TX mode without modulation, mic gain, volume CCW. L211 unsoldered. I'm not doing that. Adjust. I'm not fucking about going and desoldering stuff. L2, where the fuck is that anyway? L211. L211, wherever L211 is. L211, it's there. It's that inductor there. L211. Do you have to take the fucking case apart to... Oh, you have to... There it is, there. You have to fuck about going underneath to desolder it. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking about unsoldering stuff. I'm not doing that. Right. So we're not doing any of those steps because we're not, I'm not mucking about desoldering stuff. Right. Right, so we want to adjust L215 and then first L215 and L214 for maximum reading on the RF power meter. Right, so that's okay, and that's with that resoldered. So we want the test set this time, so right, we want the test set, and we want to adjust L214, L215. I'm expecting them to be right next to each other. 214, 215. 214, make sure the RF is, the power's turned up on the front of the radio. 214 and 215. And that's those two there. So let's do those. Just turn it for it tells you to turn it for maximum smoke, so that's what we'll do. Right, I'll put the test set on. I'll move the camera to the test set. So we don't need the frequency counter. I'll have to look at I'll try and find out how many megahertz my counter is. I don't think it's come down to you. Oh, we are all the way down. Zoom out a bit. There you go, you guys can see that. And actually I can see that and all, so I can look at the test settings. I can look at the screen instead of the test set. So we'll key that up, and we want there we go. And then we want 215. Let's give that one another go in case they're interactive with each other. That's there. There you go. Maximum. Right. See what it wants us to do next. Right, we want to adjust Rt27. So this time it wants us to. So it wants us to, without my USB on E. So we need to change that because it wants us to. Oh, it is on E. It's on E now. E. There you go. Right, so it wants us to USB E, which is USB. There we go, USB. TX mode without modulation. So we need the mic gain down. Let's turn mic gain down. Mic gain is down. Right, we need to. I don't know what CCW means. Oh, counterclockwise. That's what it means. It means counterclockwise, which is anti-clockwise. Right, so we've done that. We want to adjust L211. Oh, L211 resoldered. Adjust RT271 for the RF level to be minimized. Right. So yeah. So we need to look at RT271. RT271. We've got a fucking tool big enough to fit them fuckers. RT27222 214 271. It said 272, didn't it? It did say 272, didn't it? USB, yeah. Oh, RT271. 271. Adjust RT. I think I'm in the wrong place. was in the wrong place. Rt271 for the RF level to be minimised. So let's have a look at my fucking layout. Rt271, which is that potentiometer there, and I don't think my fucking screwdriver will fit that. No. If I haven't got a tool to fit it, then fuck it. I should have, but you never know, do you? That won't fit. Fuck me. Finding the right one. I will have one in here somewhere. I've got to have. Okay, now. There's one, but whether it'll fucking fit in there is another matter. No, it doesn't. Don't think any of these fucking fit. Oh, hang on. Let me just check something. Yeah, that one fits. RF's right down anyway, so yeah, RF's right down anyway, so that makes no difference. Yeah. So RF's right down anyway. Right, and RT217 to reach 11 watts peak envelope, RF power. Zero 0.5 watt on the power meter. So this time it wants the mic gain up. Turn that on all, because one of them's mic, the other one's RF. Right. RF gain, that is, not RF output. And it should be 11 watts peak envelope power. Don't know whether I'll be that's only fucking 4 watts. Fucking hell. Mic gain. Well, it's saying 0.5 watt on me. I can't do that because you've got to put a tone in. I can't do a steady voice, so we'll have to leave that bit. You have to put a tone in. I've got nothing to put a tone in here. Adjust RT202. Right, this is all SSB. AM, FM. Right, TX mode without modulation, mic gain. Right, RF power to counterclockwise, mic gain counterclockwise, and they want us to adjust. That's the clarifier. Doesn't matter, we're finished with that anyway. Let's just put that back in the middle. There you go. Right, mic gain is the middle one. AM FM. And they want us to adjust RT215 for free to reach 0.09 watts. Hang on, I'm missing a step. Without modulation, RT216 to 3.8 watts, plus or minus 2%. Well, we're allowed 4. Right, so RT216. See where RT216, we'll do the receiver tomorrow night. RT216. RT216 is right in front of that fucking doohickey. I didn't want to that fucking hell, whatever it was, I didn't want to desolder. And it's RT16 is there, and they want us to tune it for well, I'm tuning it to 4 watts because we're allowed 4 watts here in the UK on standard CB. I'm tuning it to 4 watts. What's the next one? So, right, deviation, we're not going to do that because it's okay. We'll check it in a minute. But hang on. I'm on the wrong fucking place. Come back. Right. Right, so we've done that. Then we want to adjust our RT15 for 0.9 watts to reach 0.9 watts plus or minus, yeah, 0.05 watts. Yeah. So let's see where, let's find our 215 is just next to 216. So turn the RF power down, key up, 2.57 watts. That's not right. Somebody's cranked that up. Right. Don't think that makes any fucking difference. No. Doesn't make any difference, that, guys. No. That don't make any fucking difference. We'll put that back where it was. Nope, that don't make any fucking difference. Don't do anything, that one. It was definitely the right one. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, that's USB. We're not doing USB, are we? We can't put a tone into it. Not at this point. No. USB. No, we're not going to do USB because Rt2OT to reach 24 watts peak envelope power. Uh, 202. Don't think that'll do much. Put it in SSB and they want the mic up. There you go. 202 I said, didn't I? R202. It's amongst these two these ones here that are actually in a row. It's 3 in a row. Just fucking double check this. Definitely seen 3 in a row. So it's, yeah, 202 is next to 217. 202 is next to 217. And 202's got to be that one. Hello. Oh, hang on a minute, my fucking thing's gone in screensaver mode. Hello. 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 I'm not going to adjust that, I'm not going to get that up. I think what we need to do is turn the RF power back up because we've got it turned right down. Let's try that. Hello. Hello. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put it in the other mode that it can go in because I think it goes. I'm going to put it in the other mode just to check this because it has been modified. This. So put that into F. Now turn the switch up. Put the switch on at the back. Now turn it off. Right. There you go. Put this into channel 20. Don't know what band we're on. 1, 2. It made much fucking. It went up a little bit. Let's put it on FM, see what it does. Would help. Turn the fucking wrong fucking knob. There we go. Put it on FM. There, 10.5 watts on FM. And we're on mid band still. So Hello. Is the mic gain turned up? Hello. Hello. Yeah, the mic gain's fully up. Not getting much there though. Should get 20 watts. It should think it says should get 20 watts there. Should reach 24 watts. The show. Hello. 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 Yeah. I've got a frog in my throat now, guys. So let's adjust. Ow. Hello. Hello. Let's put this thing in a different fucking mode. Right, let's put this. Try putting this in. FM AM. There you go. Try that one. There you go. Hello. Hello. I can't see her screaming down it. I can't fucking whistle either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Hello. I need to put a tone in it really. Hello. 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 We're going up a bit. Hello. Yeah, we're getting there. Hello. Would help if it would fucking stay on. Radio. Radio. Yes. And that's as far as you can go with that. Hello. And I've got a frog in my throat, guys. Radio. Let's go to the how do you power? That's it. Radio. Hello. That's 13. Hello. That's too far down. I don't want to be screaming down it. That's as far as you can go. Can't turn it any further than that. Hello. That'll have to do. Right, that'll have to do on that one, guys. That'll have to do, I'm afraid. They blocked my card because I used it in a shop. They're dumb shits, aren't they? It is, it's nice inside, isn't it? An oscilloscope will be more accurate. That's right. Yeah, well, I was actually using the counter on FM. Well, actually, I was using it on SSB because that's where it was telling me to use it when I was having a bit of spot of bother. Right. Right, well, I think that covers the transmitter. Look at the deviation. I think that just about covers the transmitter. Let's have a look at the deviation. Deviation wants to be, well, this is the modular. Let's go to AM. Look at the AM modulation. TXAM. 1, 2. Hello. We turned up on the mic gain here. Yeah, that's squelch and SWR. Power all the way up. Mic gain is all the way up. Right, let's have a look at the AM with modulation. Right, so it wants to be 1 kilohertz. Yeah, we've got to put a tone in. I haven't got a fucking tone generator. Let's just fucking scream down it. 1, 2. What are we on here? Oh, hang on. We're on the wrong setting. What are we on there? We're on FM there. We want to be on AM, I think it's there. Yeah, I think we're on USB there for a minute. Yep. Hello. I can't whistle, guys. We're getting a good swing anyway. Let's check it in FM. Let's go to, oh, we've gone to SSB again because the radio's upside down. Right, so we want to check. Put that back into FM. Yeah, I finally figured out how to change the modes. Let's get that fucking lead out of the way of the screen. It looks like a big fucking stick of licorice. Hello. Didn't get fucking much there, did we? Hello. Let's turn this on a minute. One, two, 1, 2. Oh, we're getting some out. Right, so yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's not giving us much on the fucking D mod, is it? I mean, that's... Right, what does it say for the FM deviation? 'Cause that's fucking pretty low, that. That's not even registering. Unless, of course... D mod. Right, that's the D mod. Hello. Hello. We're doing... let's have a look at... Right. We're doing 10 watts. Let's turn that power down a bit. We'll need all that up. Right, 3 watts will do. There we go. We're registering now. Hello. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. Mustn't like if you've got the fucking power too high. FM, yeah, channel 20 TX mod. Right, so right, I just now that wants you to adjust the RF meter. They want you to adjust RT12 RT12 212 for S9 on the RF meter. RT202, it's can't be 212. You dopey bastard. 212. Is that one there? Where's my little tweaker upper? And we want to set the RF meter if we can fucking find it. I think it's that one there. Yeah, signal meter TX. So if I hold the mic, let's turn it down. That should be turning it up. It is. So we want S9. We're not far from it. Might have a lazy fucking meter, this bastard. It's as far as it fucking goes, to be honest. It's definitely 202 and 2. It's definitely the one, isn't it? 212, yeah. Well, we can't get it to fucking. We'll turn it all the way this way. Right, that's as far as we can go. Right, that's all the way down. Can't see, it's difficult to hold it up here. Right, you can't get it to S9. You can't get it to fucking S9. You can only get it between 5 and 7. So it's far, it must have a lazy needle. But I definitely adjusted the right one, because it was moving the needle about, but I couldn't get it all the way up. So let's just have a quick look at the receiver for tomorrow. Oops. Right, so let's have a quick look at the receiver. Right. So if I can get my fucking wire, it's probably all tangled down here, this. There it is, I've got it. Right, so we need to plug, oh, fuck me, move all this fucking shit away. So we need to plug that into external speaker. That's the external speaker. Turn this up a bit. Go to receive, and we want to be on 27. We've got to put another frequency in now. 27. Right, so it's 27. Point 205 in it. 205. There you are. Let's turn this up a bit. Right, so let's now come to you guys. We're not going to adjust the receiver tonight. We're just going to see how low it'll go. It's receiving beautifully anyway. So I need to turn that down a bit. There we go. So I need, oh, what have I done here? There we go. Pressed the fucking button, didn't I? Right, so we need to go. Hang on, we're going the wrong way. .2 cyanide. Minus 123. We're not even going to. I'm not going to adjust the receiver, guys. So let's go back up to. I'm not going to adjust the receiver. There's no need. It's good enough that. And we could be doing with being at S9, so I'll make that adjustment now. The S9 adjustment. That's VCO. We'll make the receiver adjustment now for the signal meter. And that's all we're doing. I'm not messing with the receiver. I'm not doing that with the receiver because that's receiving beautifully, guys. It wasn't really that far out anywhere, to be honest. Right, so we don't need any of this apart from signal meter. Right, see which one of these is the signal meter. Right. Right, RT3 to reach S9 on the simulator. Right, so we want no modulation. That's no problem. And that the RF gain was fully up as well. Because that's the RF gain there. Is it? Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's the RF gain. So we just need to go to RT3 and adjust the signal meter. RT1, RT3, it's that one there. Whoa, the tool fits that one beautifully. Don't fucking move. Yeah. RT3. Fucking make it, oh shit. Doesn't make much fucking difference. Oh, RT3 is SSB. Must be the meter on SSB. Double check this. So where's RT3? Right, so it wants to, that wants to be on USB. So if I change this, that'll do. Right. So that's, there we go, S9 on the signal meter for that one. Turn that down a bit. So that's what that one done. Right. Then we want to go to AM. I want to adjust RT4 for S9 on AM. So S4 RT4, which is there. There you go. Right, so I would imagine if I put that to FM, it'll probably be the same. Yeah. Right, so that gives me the same on FM. There you go. Right, so that's it done. I'm not going to tweak the receiver because There's no need, because it's got pretty good ears on it, so I'm going to leave it, because I might fix it worse, as they say. I could fix it worse. So what we'll do, we'll put the aerial in. First of all, we'll put the speaker back on. Or can we can use the external speaker for the test. Put this original speaker back on in a bit. Right. See if we can get anything. I don't really want to go on channel 19, but I'd rather not if I can avoid it. There we go. Aerial. Right, will you give me a second, guys and girls? Just give me a minute, I need to go and have a pee. Fucking bursting for a pee, guys. Oh, that feels better, guys. It's always great when you have a piss in it. Let's turn that down for a minute. Let's get the aerial out of the radio. Oh, we need the aerial. Right. Right, let's see what we can get, shall we? No fucker on there. Let's go to UK. And let's flip me switch. Or can I get to it here? No. Trouble is going to UK, it'll drop me down to 4 fucking watts. Mine, that's not too bad, but there you go. Put this on. Oh, hang on, I've got to turn it off and put it back on. There it is, UK. There's 19. Someone on channel 28. Bit far out though. See if there's anything on 555. It's getting your fingers under there. There you go. I think it's B. Yeah, it's B. USB. CQ calling, this is Andy Apollo in Manchester, in the United Kingdom, in Stockport. Can someone give me a quick radio report, please? Thank you very much. Yeah, can I get your handle before I go? Yeah, thanks Steve. You have a lovely evening, 73s and all that lot. Catch you later, buddy. Thank you. There you go, guys. It works. It works. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. It works. It'll sound better on its own speaker, which is about to be put back onto now. I thought I'd switch the soldering iron on, but me, being a dopey fucker, I haven't. But yeah, so that's working, guys. That's done. The best part of waking up is going back to bed after having a pee. It ain't, you know. The best part of waking up is enjoying your day. We'll just wait, give it a couple of minutes for the soldering iron to warm up. Hi Malcolm. Hope you're okay, my mate. Yeah, you take it easy, Jason, if I've missed you. I'll catch you later, my mate. Thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, so that's it, guys. The President Jackson Mark II is working, and that lad was in Ashton. He'd have been getting me. Fuck me. He wouldn't have had any trouble getting me. That thing's well kicking out. Yeah. Right, that's well doing the job. Right. It's well doing the job it was made to do. Now all we do here, guys, we just go underneath the wire, the coax with the soldering iron, and we're going to do a bit of right-handed action here on the soldering iron, because that was on the USB, that contact. There we go. So all we need, just hook that back under that wire again. There you go. Turn the smouldering bat off, as my mate Richard calls it. Now turn this round. There we go. Turn off the test set, because we're done with that. And we're on frequency, guys. We're on frequency. We're tuned up as best as we can. I just didn't want to... Where's that one that looks a bit scabby? Because there's a screw there that looks a bit scabby. We'll put that in the bottom. Yeah, put that in the bottom. Nobody can see it then, can they? So yes, it does work, guys. So we didn't have to do the receive. And let's unplug the mic while we do this. There you go. Right. Yeah, I hate getting up in the middle of the night going for a piss. I have to though, otherwise if I don't I'll fucking have a very bad wet experience, so I have to get up, but it does me fucking head in having to get up in the night to go and empty me fucking bladder. Oh, it does, guys, honestly, it gets to me. I hate it. I don't like waking up in the middle of the night and going for a piss. I can think of better things to do when I'm in bed, like dreaming of naked women. Not thinking about going for a piss. I hate going for a piss. The only problem with these radios is they basically, although they're a CRT product, they're basically what used to be Uniden. And the problem with Uniden products, they put fucking hundreds of screws in them. Anyway. That one comes out that goes in the bottom there. Hang on. I've dropped one. A screw that is. Do you know most people look at a screw like that, won't go in, and they think, fuck that. I don't, because it came out. So if it came out, it's going back in. Just unplug these wires a minute. Yeah, the panel's pretty much in place. I remember I had this trouble with this screw last time. Getting it in position. I had this trouble with it last time. Getting it in there. There you go. Oh. Yeah, so turn my frequency counter off. Yeah, I bought that frequency counter a few years ago, guys. I've had it for about 10, longer. I bought it about 2008, so yeah. Scraps was only a baby when I bought that. I bought it off my friend up the road there, Brett. Bought it off my mate up the road. I gave him 40 quid. What happened was he had 2 counters. And he said, if you're not happy with the first one, at first I took the other one. He said, if you're not happy with that, he says, come back and I'll give you that one. I couldn't get on with it, guys. You know, it was a Nixie tube one. And I just couldn't get on with it, so I thought I telephoned him and I said to him, do you mind? He said, no, he says, I told you that. You know, he said, I told you that. If you weren't happy, come back and I'll either give you your money back or I'll give you the other counter. So I'll give us the other counter. I said, if I'm not happy with that, I'll just take it on the chin. So that's what I did. I got the other one, which is this one. It could do with a bit of a polish, this radio, but let's, Let's zoom out on this. There we go. I like it, the fact it all lights up, that's lovely. A bit of activity on here tonight.
To me about your stalking. What have I ever threatened you with?
That's UK FM.
To stalk you?
That's UK FM, but on iBand, that's why it's coming on channel 33. That's channel 19.
Let's see you off the radio, persecutors. Have you got nothing to say now? Come on, have you lost your tongue? He's looking at his boss, I think, that's what he's looking at.
Right, let's go to mid-band. I think A is mid, I can't remember. Can't remember. And to, oh yeah, RF power's turned right down. Okay, now I know it's on SSB and all. And let's all flick that up, flick that down, that up rather, turn that off. Now I want to go to, what D is? E. There's UK, there's EC, and EU's put on EC. I don't know what EC is. Probably mid-band. Look all on there. Wonder what PL is. Let's put it on that, see what that does. Funny. Let's put the other camera on so you lot can see it. Let's move that off the test set. There we go. There you go. Turn it off back on. Let's get this fucking... UK, that's UK.
I turned it off already. Just like a dipole. That's a bad thing, isn't it? You know, he gives up Phil's address. It's because his mother's there. Phil goes round to sort out Al Capone. You still here, Steve? Oh, right. Bloody marvellous. Triple five for the bit, lads. Hey? Expect people to fucking blow the tops because of what you said. And then when they do, call the police. He's got his silence speaks for his mate when he can't.
Yeah, it's just squelch. And that should calibrate the SWR. And that's a dimmer. Dims everything. Yeah, the clarifier doesn't have any effects. This doesn't have any effects on it, yeah. Well, no, I'm going to see if that set comes up anywhere else. So I'm going to flick that switch down. I know it's not A, but we'll try it anyway. Hang on. No. No. That's not B. Try C. No. I want to see if it's been left put anywhere else. D. I won't go through this lot. Take us all night. Try a couple more. I'm going to turn it off before I book in. E. If we're on 19, we'll get any gossip, we know. I could look at the paperwork, that would tell me. Are you off, Malcolm? Well, take it easy, my mate. It's been a very cool summer so far. My garden is barely growing. It's not been cool here, mate. It's been red hot here. Nope. Oh, hang on. I've got to do that. H. I don't even know how many bands he's got, to be honest. I. Not on there. I think H is the last one. One, that's it. I've already tried I and J. Try again. Shit, wrong one. one. J, because it's back to yeah, it's back to A after J. So to get the UK, you have to do that. And do that. There you go. Forgot to flick the fucking F button, didn't I? There you go, flick that. And that's your FM. I'm not going on 19. I don't like 19, there's too much swearing and shit on it. Good evening, Karen. Good evening to see you, honey. Nice to see you. I've not seen you for a while. You're not out on day release, are you, honey? How are you and Jeff? Are good. This is a new one you're working on. Andy, you're well. I'm very well, thank you, honey. Very well, you know me, the best things never change. Yeah, I bought this off our friend Jason Wood a few days ago, and I've got to send him the money yet. I'll send him the money when I get paid next month. So, you know, we've already arranged that. But he sent me the radio down on Trust. I've finished it now. It was, you know, it was a little bit off here and there, but not too bad. It worked stupidly out. It was a little bit out, but not stupidly. You know, I didn't even have to touch the receiver. Didn't have to touch the receiver. Let's put it on triple nickel. See what's happening on 555. Which is B for high band. Turn it off. Oh, hang on. Forgot to flick the fucking switch, didn't I? There we go. Yeah, you can tell this is I-band, because if you go to channel 33, yeah, and turn the KC shift all the way anti-clockwise. There you go. And turn that one that way. And that puts you on channel 19. Put on USB. Nothing happening at the moment. So that's it, guys. That's the President Jackson Mark II. All dealt with and sorted, and you know, working as best as I can get it. So that'll do me. I couldn't really do much with sideband because I haven't got a tone to put in, and I think this frequency counter of mine, I'll have to check the range of it, because it might not be, if it's not 200 megahertz, then I'll have to invest and buy a frequency counter that is. You know, I'll have to invest and buy a counter that can go up to there. Oh well. You know, but then again, tools get old, don't they? I mean, you know, tools get old, guys, and you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it does look a bit like a car radio, doesn't it, with all them fucking lights on it? Yeah, it'd be alright for in a car, wouldn't it? Because you can see everything. You know, and you can dim it down and all. Or at least you could, well, you could at one time. What have I flicked there? Hang on a minute, that doesn't dim it, that didn't dim it. That dimmer doing something else. Yeah, dim. That dimmer's doing something else. It is. Turn it off a minute. Right, let's try again. Yeah, dim. On normal mode, if I go back to normal mode up here, if I flick the switch there, turn it off, we're in E mode. Now if I flick the switch, it dims it. Now if I flick that switch at the back down, it'll still dim it, because I haven't turned it off to reset it. But if I turn it off and reset it, that dimmer does something else when it's... It does. Let's go to... See, look at that, the meter drops there and it goes up, it's changing it. On B. It's dimmed it that time. Oh, hang on. B. Let's turn that dimmer off. There you go. Right. B. Off. Yeah. Oh, hang on. It is. It does something else. That's UK one. That's UK 40. UK. That's UK 19. It is. It's changing, isn't it, guys? Look. I wonder if it's using alphas or something, because that's not. That's gone down one. That's gone down the channel. Yeah. And if I go flick that up, oh hang on, I forgot to turn it off. Back on. There's UK 1 to 40. That's and it doesn't do it on there.
Which obviously stands to reason it is an old fit Jackson's fit, isn't it? It fits all
It dims on there. That's weird. So it's been set up, isn't it? And the KC shift. Doesn't do that on FM. But it must do something on SSB. Can't fucking tell.
From King Street down to, do you know where Wicks is?
Well, that's it, guys. That's it. That's the President Jacko working. The Jacko Mark 2. Well, it was working anyway. It's just working a little bit better now. It's let me just see where the signal meter goes to. Now we've got an aerial in it. But channel 21 will do. Yeah, it goes right up now. Yeah, just past the 9. I don't know. Yeah.
You've enjoyed being a miner? No, I don't think I would. I like to be well above ground. I don't know, you know, you've got to take your hat off to these miners, man. They must have had nerves of bloody steel, mate, you know what I mean? It didn't take much to cause an accident, did it? You know, a bit of coal gas or what they used to call coal damp and stuff. Oh, man, they certainly earned the fucking pennies in them days, mate. Oh, they did. I got paid fuck all for it, to be honest, Colin. They didn't. It's, yeah, no, I won't go underground, mate. It's like the sea, I love the sea, I love boats. Absolutely love boats. I'm brought up with boats. But
Yeah, watch
with a
this.
fucking submarine. Not even to save my life. I wouldn't. My best mate, he's a submariner. He's in Navy, he's a submariner. I couldn't do his fucking job.
The only time I'll go underground is when I'm dead.
Absolutely bang on there.
Good evening, Colin. Good evening. I can't remember other fella.
Bloody hell, is that you, Andy, in Stockport? I've not heard you for some time, mate. You're a little quiet, like, but you're nice signal.
Yeah, I'm just testing out a President Jackson 2 that I purchased. I've just serviced it. But I'm only on the standard mic, and the standard mics are shit.
Yeah, what power are you doing there?
4 watts.
Not bad at all for 4 watts, mate, yeah. I can't really give you a signal report, someone else can. I'm on a Kenwood, aren't I? It's a bit too generous.
Yeah, they're kind of Kenwoods, aren't they? I had a 440 years ago. Everybody threw me bloody full-scale deflection.
Yeah, that's what I'm on here, the TS440 Sugar, yeah. That's exactly what I'm on, mate. They are very, very generous. Good radio, though. You know, a very old one from the 87 or something, but this is, I've just had it fixed, actually. CVC just fixed it for me. Had developed a bit of a problem. I don't know, it's dry joints or something, but had it fixed. She's soldiering on, hopefully for a few more years, Andy.
Oh, it'll last you forever. That they're built like bloody mountains, aren't they? You know, the bloody. I think they hewn them out of a solid piece of aluminium. Them TS440s. I was talking to TV Steve on the telephone the other week because he says I've not heard you on. I said, don't really bother with it, Steve. You know, to be honest, I've had a lot of things on really.
Yeah, do you not do that? What was that thing you just turn the power up a bit? What was you that stream? You used to do like a streaming night, didn't you? On the little Friday nights or something. You used to do a live stream. Do you not do that now?
Actually, we're on it now.
Ah, Roger. Oh, I'm glad he told me. I better watch my P's and Q's.
Oh, you're all right. I fart and everything on here. I don't bother me.
Yeah, it's funny. I was asking somebody the other day where you'd gone, like, and TV Steve said you'd sort of took the back seat and you weren't doing it as much, sort of thing. I can't blame you. You know, it's all the crap that goes on here. It can get a bit much, can't it? You know what I mean? It's only certain people that really cause the problems, isn't it? You know, people like yourself and Seamus and all the other lads. We just want to come on and have a cup. Yeah. And disgusting behaviour on the radio, do we?
Well, there we go. There we go. Who's that who just went, yeah? Oh, don't come back then.
Nice to hear you again, Andy. Anyway, yeah, you can find it, mate. Like I say, I can't give you a good signal report. I don't know what you give me, but yeah, for 4 watts, you're certainly making a trip from Stockport. Is it Bredbury? I think is it Bredbury?
No, I'm on the Ponderosa, Bridlington.
Sorry, Bridlington. I always get Bredbury and Bridlington mixed up for some reason. Yeah, it sounds okay, mate. Are you stopping on? What you up to?
Yeah, I'm going to sit and listen for a bit. Hang on. Oh, pardon me. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, more than 2 sniffs of that and you're greedy. There we go. You see, I've got no shame, Colin.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Oops, have you been busy then? You had lots to do, like lots of radios to fix and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, well, I bought this in off one of my subscribers. I give him a good price for it. I won't say because I'm recording, but I give him a good price. He let me have it at a good price. And I've been repairing. I did a reel-to-reel for a friend of mine, and I did a Pioneer amplifier. And in exchange for me doing them, he gave me a Revox reel-to-reel.
Oh yeah, happy days, yeah. I know you had a fair. I mean, when I watched your videos, you had a fair bit of gear on the bench, didn't you? So you were surrounded by it, weren't you? Don't doubt a bloody hell, you know where anything is, Andy.
Oh, I've had a clear out. I had to, Colin. I had a clear out, mate. I had to. I couldn't find anything myself, and I got sick of getting things stuck in my feet. I had to clear out and vacuum the floor.
I bet you find all the old screws out of all the old radios and go, oh bloody hell, I wonder where that had got to.
Oh, I lost a spring out of a record deck, and the spring that I lost is very important. And when I hoovered up, I went through the vacuum cleaner, and I found it in the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, I can bet you did, yeah. But yeah, you can get a bit like that, you sort of, I mean, it's different even if you're just like a radio operator or a radio listener, like I am, and you can soon accumulate a fair bit of gear, can't you, really, receivers and stuff, but, if you're fixing them like yourself and say TVC, you can end up with a heck of a load of gear, can't you?
Oh, you can. It's surprising. It's surprising how much you accumulate. When I moved into this flat, Colin, I moved in here. I had a radio cassette, a portable telly, and half a sleeping bag and a microwave. And I was determined that I weren't going to fill my flat up with junk but I have done.
Well, yeah, I think like you say, yeah, I can remember your videos and stuff, yeah, but you need a dedicated room, don't you, really, and plenty of bench space, don't you? And then when you run out of bench space, you start sliding it all underneath, and before you know it, you're struggling to bloody move.
Well, that's it. I've actually got 3 benches. I've got 2 in the workshop, bench 1 and bench 2, and I've got this one in the shack, which used to be my dining room, but it serves its purpose more for this.
Yeah, it looks quite a good setup you had there, but like I say, I used to watch your videos and think, bloody hell, I don't know how you know where anything is here. But I'm always doing it, probably the same as most people, Andy. I'll put something down and think, right, I'll put it there for safekeeping. And I was looking for something the other day, and I spent 4 days going through all my gear, mate, to find it. I opened this box, I looked in this box and emptied it out 4 times. And the 5th time I opened it, it was in there. I thought, what's all that about?
Yeah, Roger Dodger, you've probably got a ghost, Colin. Yeah, listen, I'm going to let you get back to... Who was the other lad? I forgot who he was that you were on with. I'm going to let you get back to him because I'm going to say good night to everybody. I'm going to leave this on for a bit, but I'm going to say good night to everybody on YouTube and then make myself a nice cup of Rosie Lee.
Roger, Andy, yeah, it was Seamus. I was talking to Seamus, been older, mate, yeah. Alright, catch you later, Andy. You take it easy, mate. Yeah, the geezer for a radio check, go ahead.
Yeah, I will do. Cheers, Colin. Yeah, can you give us a quick check there, Seamus?
I've not got a preamp running and I'm not attenuated. It's not bad that for 4 watts, lad.
Cheers, Seamus. Yeah, that's we're getting you at a plus 30 here. The meter should be accurate because I set it to how the service manual told me to set it. So we should be yeah, but we're definitely on 4 watts. Absolutely. But it just proves what I say. If everything's set up right, it'll work.
Right, yeah, sorry, Seamus has lost you in the noise a bit there, Andy. But yeah, you're getting over it anyway, mate. For 4 watts, it's not bad, to be quite honest with you. Alright, you take it easy, Andy. There's another lad here wants a radio check, mate. But yeah, you take it easy, pal. Have a good night.
Yeah, cheers, Colin. Cheers, Seamus. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.
Alright, Andy. In a bit, lad. Take care.
Right.
And there we go, guys. There's a bit of radio there for you. A bit of gossip on the 1.9. I do like to talk to Colin and Seamus, and Cockhead wasn't about because I do like to say hello to Cockhead when he's on as well. But and TV Steve, obviously I like to talk to Steve, but I seem to speak to Steve more on the telephone than I do on the radio here. But yeah, as we can see, guys, as you can hear, guys, the radio's working. It's working really, really well. I'm really, really happy with it. There's another one for my collection. It's a lovely little radio, and yeah, I was only doing 4 watts. I mean, it will do 10, but not on this setting. It'll only do 10 if I flick that switch at the back and go to one of them other bands. Go to the if I go to the expanded, what they call the expanded bands, the expanded part of it. If I go to that, it'll do 10 watts, but do 4 watts, guys. 4 watts, and it cracks out. It does. It really works well. But that's what we want. That's what we want. We want it. That's how we want it to work. But what's the fucking heatsink on the back? Not very. I can keep my hand on it. So but we're only doing 4 watts. I thought there was something wrong with it the other day, guys, because I was messing about going through the settings, and at some point it went to a point where I was only doing 4 watts, and then I realised that you have to flick the switch and put it on one of the other bands, and then it will do the 4 watts. Then it will do the 10 watts. But yeah, you see, these are made with the UK in mind. That's why they've got the UK FM on them. They're made with the UK in mind. They're basically a multi-norm with sideband. That's all they are, really. But this one's been, somebody's doctored this one and put a switch at the back. At least they've done the decent thing. They've put the switch at the back and not hijacked one of the ones on the front. You know, so at least they've done the decent thing and put the switch at the back. You know, because it's not something you would use all the time. And even if you do, you can just put, it means nothing to just put your hand at the back and flick the switch. But yes, you know, so it's a little bit quiet. So we might think about maybe a power mic, because I don't want to turn the deviation up, because the deviation on there was right. So I suppose I could knock it up a little bit. I don't fancy undoing it now, but I could make myself heard, so that's good enough. As long as I was able to make myself heard, that's all we want. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. And thank you all for coming in. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you guys in and have a bit of a, you know, a bit of a mess about and stuff. And yeah, you know, we've not really had too many shack videos lately, but I need to work on this channel to sort of get it up a bit in the ratings and stuff, you know. And the more people that like the videos, the better it goes. The more people who subscribe, the more confident I'll feel and more happier I'll feel at putting more content up on this channel. I know I've neglected the channel for a while, but we're getting back now. But there's not really much point me coming on here unless I want to do something. And I wanted to do this. So, and I didn't want to do it on the vintage audio repair channel, because that's for vintage audio. This is radio. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that bit of conversing I just had with Colin, and I tried to have a chat with Seamus, but he lost me in the noise, because he must get a lot of noise up his end. Mind you, I lost him. I lost him in some noise at the beginning of the thing, but I got the gist of what he was saying, so I never said anything, because I got the gist of what he was saying. So, you know, you all take it easy, guys. Thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure to come on and have your company. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.
Oh, yeah! The Vintage Radio Shack is calling now. We test your CB gear without a doubt. Tune in each week, don't make a shout. We'll fix your signal strong throughout. Breaker 19. Can you hear this line? Give me your 1020 sign. Let's make this connection fine.